This is page 38 of Piano Time 3. Now this one and the opposite page is to do with a lot of piano pieces paint a picture or scene or mood. Now we've done a lot of this before, is characterising pieces, and if there isn't an obvious picture, then sort of making one up and managing to find a character that works. But these have actually given you one. Cavalry Song of the Steppe. So the cavalry is the army on horses, and the steppes is the Siberian wasteland, I suppose. So that's your horses galloping across the plains. Okay, that's the Cavalry Song of the Steppes. And then on the other page we've got Moon on the Distant Sea. This is all very quiet, very beautiful, very pretty. PPP, 3 Ps, pianissimo plus 1, or pianissimo minus 1 really. Una corda is the soft pedal. Now on upright pianos, I don't know if you know how these work, but if you've got I'm trying to catch the camera to get this, got the strings on the upright piano and the pianos come forward. Sorry, what did I say? The hammers come forward like that, and they sort of hit the strings from back here. Now when you press the soft pedal, all the hammers come forward a little bit, so that when you play, you're only playing from that distance, so there's less distance to push. So it creates it sort of makes it easier to play quieter rather than anything else. Now it's called the una corda pedal because on a grand piano, I'm trying to get my hand the right way around there. Right. 3 fingers, 3 strings. Each string, or most of the strings, the bass ones have got 1 string. Each note has 3 strings, and the hammers hit all 3 strings at once. And that's what makes the sound on the grand piano. Now, when you press the una corda pedal, all the hammers, they move. They shift like that, so that instead of the hammers pressing 3 strings, they press 1. Una corda is Italian literally for 1 string. So when you take the pedal off again, it's known as TC or tre corda, which is 3 strings. So what that does is it creates a sort of muted sound because you're only playing part of the strings instead of all of them. So Moon on the Distant Sea. Really soft hand, you're going to need lots of relaxation. Sempre legato, always smoothly. perfect example of there, what to do when you make a mistake at the end, just keep going and pretend it never happened. That end should have sounded like this. I'll play the last note a little bit too early in the left hand. Right, I was actually using the sustain pedal as well, and just kind of changing it every half bar for the most part, just to make it really, oops, sorry, really smudgy. And if you are going to use a sustain pedal, make sure that you don't play not legato, because you're using the sustain pedal, so keep the legato going in the left hand. In the right hand, I wasn't worrying about doing these legato, not too much, just 5 and a 1. The important thing is the tone here, to keep that really soft, really relaxed sound, and that bottom half, whoops, coming out louder. Okay, so that's Moon on the Distant Sea. Now, Cavalry Song of the Steppes. This left hand can be really quite raucous. Make sure you don't kind of fix your hand like that and turn it into a claw that's doing that, but hand down, find your notes and sort of push down like you're bouncing a ball. And when you're bouncing a ball, you kind of do that kind of movement. So you're pushing down into each chord and keeping your wrist nice and supple. Should almost, if you watch my hand, it sort of squidges open. And it feels like it's sort of squidging. Like you're pushing down on a ball of plasticine and it's going like that.